Hey Group 3, your list this week is pretty straightforward. You have two important spellings to pay attention to. Ick, I-C at the end of a word, and eek, I-Q-U-E at the end of the word. Notice they almost sound the same, except one has an I short I, and one has an E long E sound. It sounds like eek, like I'm using a K, but it's actually Q-U-E. And there's quite a few words that follow this pattern. I-C is more common, so pay attention if you find other words not on your list. But I-Q-U-E is also kind of a cool one, and I personally like it a lot. It's a good spelling to learn. So let's start with the I-Q-U-E, that eek sound. For example, in the word antique. My dining room table is very old. It's an antique. Notice that eek sound. Some of these words you might not know yet, so make sure that you look them up. Another word, oh, I spelled it wrong, oops, is opaque. I gotta go fix that on your list before I publish it. Now this has an A sound, and notice before the Q-U-E, we have a long sound, opaque. That means you can't see through something. If something is opaque, it is solid, as opposed to a window, which is not opaque. Or one of my favorites, boutique. A boutique is like a little store where you might go and buy something that's a little fancier. So notice boutique. They all sound very French because they are borrowed from French. That's why we have this spelling. And clique is another one. There's two words that don't have this sound at the end. Well, there's one word that doesn't have the sound at the end, like the word conquer, and that's a totally different one because it actually just has a k-er sound, conquer. That one kind of almost doesn't follow this pattern of what we're looking at. And also the word brusque. Again, it just uses a Q-U-E instead of a K. Now that's annoying. That's a word that you could just think, okay, B-R-U-S-K. Nope, it's actually a Q-U-E. So sometimes when we have a K sound, it's not just a C, it's not just a K, it could be a Q-U-E. So these two are just Q-U-E words that don't really have that long vowel beforehand. So those are interesting to know about. And the word brusque, in case you're not familiar, someone who's brusque is very cold, maybe a little bit rude. It's a nicer word for rude, basically. Like someone who's brusque might be to kind of brush you off and be very quick to the point, not ask you like, how are you doing? What's going on in life? Kind of rude. All right, so those are our Q-U-E words. Now we also have words that end in I-C. And there are a lot of these, I only picked a few. But words like fabric. Again, I-C, no K. A lot of times C at the end will have a K after it. In these cases, there's no K. It's really confusing, I know, guys. I had to learn all this too. Or plastic. Notice they're more than one syllable. Fabric, plastic, and they end in an ick sound. And then also words like graphic, like we wrote graphic novels, remember? Graphic. Or garlic, good one. Or mimic. I don't even know if I put this on your list. Mimic. You guys know what it means to mimic someone? Make fun of them by like copying them. Like, I'm copying you. Yeah, funny. All right, so we have our Q-U-E words, eek, ache, and k-er. And then we have our ick words, I-C, 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 I-C. Lots of I-C endings. Here's your list. There's some interesting words on here. If you don't know them, look them up. Don't just memorize words you don't know. It would be weird. Antique, unique, clique. Some people pronounce this click. I pronounce it clique because it follows the pattern, but it has to do with like the group of friends that you have, your clique. Opaque, critique. Think of the word critic and criticize and criticism. Now we have the word critique. It's related. Brusque, conquer, boutique. Attic, music, topic, clinic, comic, graphic, garlic, fabric, plastic, arctic. It's weird to say that sound all over and over. Good job, guys. Do this every day, work hard, learn your list, and I can't wait to see your work. Bye.